Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Episode 50 of the podcast, just by myself. I don't know if Felix is asleep or got something going on. Don't know. None of my business, unless he says something. Um, so I'm gonna ride with the solo. This podcast probably going to be like it used to be. Like for today, it's not going to be long, but I'm going to do it live because I've been doing the podcast live for the last almost 2 months. Um, Vince McMahon, he's got one lawsuit, and don't be surprised if if there's more or there's more allegations. I'm just gonna straight out tell you that. So a big kicker here, Nick Khan, um, gets like a huge big bonus if WWE sells. So he was at the national championship football game, which was a sleep fest with TCU and Georgia, with Georgia winning, what was it, 65-7, something unreal. And he was with Bob Iger and Jimmy Pote, which is ESPN and Disney. Now, if you guys don't know, they are basically the same thing. ESPN and Disney have like a combined, subscription where you can do both Disney and ESPN Plus. So they are in cahoots, basically. They're the same thing. So I think Nick is trying to get ESPN, basically ESPN and Disney, to buy WWE. If they do this, I think it'll be the best thing for them. Either that or NBC, Comcast. Gotta be one of those, I think. Um, I waited for the news to come out, and I did tweet though. A lot of people, if Saudi would have bought them, actually, a lot of people would have left. We literally would have not got the finish of the Sami Zayn storyline. Can you believe that? If Saudi would have done that, bought them, we wouldn't even gotten the end of the Sami Zayn storyline with the Bloodline. How unreal! How unreal! I hope Saudi does not end up buying it. I really hope ESPN, Disney, or Comcast ends up buying them. And I do not want Vince McMahon close to me. Stephanie McMahon, she quit, basically. She is finally taking her break, right? She wouldn't be taking her break if her dad didn't come back. Nick, Steph, and Triple H voted no for him to come back. I think that says a lot. Especially someone like them. William Regal, unclear with how he is with the company because of Vince maybe potentially coming back and being back. But he did start his role, and it is the Global Talent Development Vice President role. So good for Regal. Really does deserve it. WWE has interest with signing a couple New Japan pro wrestlers. Um, Jay White, Tama Toga, and then there's another one. Don't know the name. Um, I know I'm going past this a lot, but bro, if I had Felix, I would do the entire podcast, right, like normal. Um, One, I'm just tired. Haven't slept yet. It's 3 o'clock, and I've worked third shift. So after this, I will be asleep for good. Um, yeah. I have ate a little bit, but I still gotta eat more. So Vince actually owns 37.6. That was March of 2022, right? So the class lawsuit against Vince is basically saying that he's mizzled his way back in and everything, and said that the lawsuit argues he's falling short of that, of what his agreement was while coming back. Apologize. I'm glad this is happening. Because, one, I do not need to see no Vince McMahon back in WWE as creative. No. And basically forced, and Stephanie just quit. How does that happen? Everything going well, and then all of a sudden she quits because her dad's back. If that doesn't tell you so much about the relationship Stephanie and Vince has as daughter and father, I'm just telling you that right now. That should speak volume. Dax Harwood of FTR talked about their future, right? So they've dropped titles. They've asked to have some months off before the contract to heal up and figure out what they want to do. So he basically told Tony that, look, I don't know what we want to do yet. I respect that. They're going it the right way. Whatever they do, I wish them the best. Shane McMahon, the best in the world. He made, listen to this, his Royal Rumble appearance in 2022. That was short. He made $828,000 for it. Bro, you're telling me, like, well, how much? Like, how much could I go out there and get paid to do what he did? Huh? 10 grand? Hell, I'd take 10 grand easily. I'd do that. No one would know who the hell I am unless you knew me. $828,000 for his Royal Rumble appearance or whatever. Xavier Woods of the New Day is banged up a little bit, noting why they have not wrestled in a little bit. But he should be good for Royal Rumble. 31 years ago, we had the HBK Marty Jannetty angle and segment. Just noting that 31 years ago today. Chelsea Green has been signed for a while. For a good bit. Don't know how long. So they're just waiting to get the right creative move for her. I'm guessing she appears at the Royal Rumble. She's a surprise entrance. So that means Matt Coronado, Zack Ryder, is on his way too. And normally with Felix, we talk about this in a good hour and a half. And we just add on stuff and stuff like that. Well, I can tell you right now, with him not being here and not having that energy of talking to somebody else, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing it for a long time. So that's literally all the topics. This is probably going to be the shortest live podcast we've had. Well, I've had, I should say. That's all the topics and all that. I just want to point out and say Vince McMahon, right, has the biggest ego. Only reason he came back was ego, right? How, I don't know how he just slithered his way back in like a snake, right? Don't know. All I'm gonna hope is they get this sale and they say, Vince, we don't want you. You can be a shareholder, right? But we're not going to have you nowhere near the product. And basically say, hey, you're gone. I hope they tell whoever buys it, I hope they just say some BS, right? And say, oh, yeah, we're going to have you, on the, you can be there and all that, but Triple H is there, right? As soon as they buy it and it goes over, don't put that in agreement or something. I don't know. Just can't. Nonetheless, I hope I don't see Vince McMahon on my TV screen. Don't want to see him back in creative. Nothing. This is day 12 of consistency. Probably a lot of y'all will see this on demand because no one's seen it live yet. But boy, I am tired. So I'm going to get off here. Please just hit that like button for me if you're watching on demand. Hit that red subscribe button. I'm at 7. I wish 7. 407. I want to get to 410 by the end of the month. Yeah, and that's it, guys. If Felix was here, we'd talk about it more, but it's all good, and yeah, I'm tired. Can you tell? I could fall. Look, I legit could do this, and I'd fall asleep. I can almost fall asleep almost anywhere, guys. I really can. So I know this is lackluster for episode 50. It's all good. It's all good. Honestly. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Hope you guys have a great one. See you guys tomorrow for day 13 of consistency. Peace out, y'all.